Dear students, today we are going to see exercise 6b in the part of direction ratios and cosines. First we will see solved problem number 9 in textbook. Question is find the angle between two diagonals of a cube. Look at here, I am drawing a cube x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, x, y, z, and see, this is the cube, origin, this is the point A, B, C, D, E, F, G. See, solution. What they are asking, find the angle between two diagonals of a cube. This is a cube. Let O one of the vertices of the cube. So cube O is the origin, is one of the vertices of the cube. Be taken as the origin and the three quarter minus edges OA, OB, OC as coordinate axis. So here O is one of the vertices of the cube. Be taken as the origin and three quarter minus edges OA, OB, OC as coordinate axis in this figure. Let cube is nothing but sides are equal, that is nothing but OA, OB, OC, that equal to what? A. Let so the length of the side is nothing but A. Here the cube has four diagonals. The four diagonals are AF, AF, this is OF, AG, BE, and DC or the 4 diagonals. The coordinates of the vertices of the cube are given by, anyway origin coordinates is nothing but 0, 0, 0, and A is vertices of the cube on the x-axis, therefore y and z coordinates are 0, therefore A 0, 0. B is the vertices of the cube on z-axis, this is y, this is the y, this is the z. Okay, so on y-axis, therefore coordinate of x coordinate and z coordinate are 0, 0, A, 0, and C is the vertex of the cube on z-axis, therefore x coordinate and y coordinate are 0, 0, 0, A. F is on xz plane. F is on, of course this is the xyz plane, so therefore A, and D is the in xy plane, therefore z coordinate is 0, so A, 0, and E is the in the xz plane, therefore y coordinate is 0, A, 0, A, and G is the vertex of the cube in zy plane, therefore x coordinate is 0, 0, 0, A, A. Therefore the direction ratios of the diagonals OF is one of the diagonals, therefore the direction ratios of the diagonals of OF is nothing but 0, F is nothing but A minus 0, A minus 0, A minus 0. So therefore A, A is the direction ratios of OF diagonal. Next, the direction ratios of the diagonal AG or AG. This is A minus AG is nothing but of course AG. G is nothing but 0 minus A minus 0 minus A minus 0, A minus 0, that is minus A comma A or the direction ratios of the diagonal AG. AG. If theta is the angle between OF and AG diagonals, then what is cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but, already we had a modulus a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. So here this is a1 b1 c1, this is a2 b2 c2. Therefore cos theta equal to root a of minus a plus a of a plus a of a by root of a square a1 square a square plus b1 square is nothing but a square plus c1 square is nothing but a square into root of a2 square minus a whole square plus a square plus a square. So this is a into a minus a square plus a square plus a square, minus a square plus a square get cancelled. So modulus a square by this is 3a square, this is the into 3a square root. So modulus a square by this is root a into root b is nothing but root ab. This is nothing but 9a to the power of 4, 9a to the power of 4, that equal to a square modulus a square is nothing but a square, root 9 is nothing but 3, and a to power of root a to power of 4 is nothing but a square. So a square get cancelled, 1 by 3. Therefore cos theta equal to 1 by 3, then theta equal to cos inverse of 1 by 3, cos inverse of 1 by 3. So the angle between the two diagonals of a cube is nothing but theta equal to cos inverse 1 by 3. Exercise 6b problems. First bit, fourth problem. First bit, fourth problem is find the angle between the lines whose direction ratios are 1, 1, 2 and root 3, minus root 3, 0. So let this is a1, this is the b1, this is the c1, a2, b2, c2. So already we had the formula angle between two lines if they given direction ratios, that is cos theta equal to modulus a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 by root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. So 1 into root 3 modulus 1 into root 3 plus 1 into root minus root 3 plus 2 into 0 by 1 square plus 1 square plus 2 square into root of root 3 whole square plus minus root 3 whole square plus 0 square, that equal to 1 into root 3. So root 3 minus root 3 modulus by this is 1 square plus 1 square is plus 2 square is nothing but 2 square 4, 4 plus 2 6, root 6 into this is root 9. So root 3 minus root 3 is nothing but 0. 0 by root 6 into root 9. 0 by something is nothing but 0. Therefore cos theta equal to 0, then theta equal to 90 degrees. Theta equal to 90 degrees. Next to problem number 6 in first bit only. O is the origin, P is the point 2, 3, 4 and Q is 1, K, 1 are points such that OP is perpendicular to OQ, then find K. So first find out the direction ratios of OP. Solution: direction ratios of OP are is nothing but 2 minus 0. Origin is nothing but 0, 0, 0. 2 minus 0, 3 minus 0, 4 minus 0. Of course the point is only the point in the given point only direction ratios. So 2, 3, 4. Direction ratios of OQR, that is nothing but the given point Q only 1, K, 1, and since the given OP is perpendicular to OQ, so what is the condition? The direction ratios in the relation A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to what? 0. This condition should be satisfied when they are perpendicular. So 2 into 1 plus 3 into K plus 4 into 1 equal to 0. So 2 plus 3K plus 4 equal to 0. So this is 6 plus 3K equal to 0. So 3K equal to minus 6. 3K equal to minus 6. So K equal to minus 6 by 3, that equal to 2. Minus 2. So minus 2 is the answer. K value is the minus 2. When OP is perpendicular to OQ, then K value is the minus 2. In second bit, fourth problem. Find the direction cosines of a line which is perpendicular to the lines whose direction ratios are 1, minus 1, 2 and 2, 1, minus 1. Solution: let L, M, N are direction cosines of the required line and the line it is perpendicular to the lines with direction ratios 1, minus 1, 2 and 2, 1, minus 1. Already we know direction ratios here. These we can treat as direction cosines also. So therefore L minus L into 1, L minus M minus plus 2n, L minus M plus 2n equal to 0 is one equation because it is perpendicular to the required line. So L minus M minus 2n equal to 0 and 2L plus M minus n equal to 0 because the required line direction cosines are L, M, N to the given lines direction ratios are 1 comma minus 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1 comma minus 1. So condition is nothing but L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to like that 0 when they are direction cosines. So first find out L comma M comma N. Just solve 1 and 2. Solve 1 and 2. Then L M N. So minus 1 2 1 minus 1. From here in second equation 1 minus 1 2 1. So L by cross multiplication minus 1 into minus 1 is nothing but 1 minus 2 into 1 2, that equal to M by 2 to the 4 minus half minus 1 is nothing but plus 1, N by 1 into 1 1, 2 into minus 1 2. So minus 2 here already minus. Therefore direction ratios of the line are, that means required line are, these are proportion of these values are treated as a direction ratio. So L by minus 1 M by 5 N by 3. So minus 1 comma 5 comma 3 are the direction ratios of the required line, but we should find the direction cosines. Therefore direction cosines of the required line are, already we know that is nothing but a by x by root of a square plus x by root of x square plus y square plus z square. If x comma y comma z are the direction ratios, then direction cosines are x by root of x square plus y square plus z square comma y by root of x square plus y square plus z square comma z by root of x square plus y square plus z square. So already we had the formula. By the formula minus 1 by root of minus 1 whole square plus 5 square plus 3 square, 5 by root of minus 1 whole square plus 5 square plus 3 square, 3 by root of minus 1 whole square plus 5 square plus 3 square. So that equal to minus 1 whole square, 1 square is 1, 5 square 25, 3 square 9, 25 plus 9 plus 1 is nothing but 35, root 35. So minus 1 by root 35, 5 by root 35 and 3 by root 35. So minus 1 by root 35 comma 5 by root 35 comma 3 by root 35 are the direction cosines of the required line. Second bit, fourth problem already over. This is third bit, first problem. The remaining problems same like that, just you can do it. Third bit, first problem. Show that the lines whose direction cosines are given by L plus M plus N equal to 0, 2Mn plus 3NL minus 5LM equal to 0 are perpendicular to each other. So the lines which are perpendicular, their direction cosines are in the relations like this: L plus M plus N equal to 0, 2Mn plus 3NL minus 5LM equal to 0. So we should show that these two lines are perpendicular. So solution. See the solution given. What is the relation? First relation, L plus M plus N equal to 0. This is the equation 1. So find L value, that is nothing but minus of M plus N. So this is the equation number 2, and the given one more relation is nothing but 2mn plus 3nl minus 5lm equal to 0. This is the equation number 3. So this L value substitute in 3. So 2 is substitute in 3, then 3 become 2mn plus 3 in n of L. L is nothing but minus of M plus N minus 5 L. L is nothing but what? Minus of M plus N into M equal to 0. So this is 2mn plus minus, of course, minus 3nm minus 3n square minus into minus plus 5m square plus 5m square 5mn equal to 0. So 5m square plus this is minus 3mn, this is a 5mn, 2mn plus 2m, that is nothing but 4mn minus 3n square equal to 0. So this equation divide both sides by n square, divide both sides by n square, we will get 5mn m by n whole square plus n square with dividends, n get cancelled, 4m by n 4m by n minus n square get cancelled, 3 equal to 0. 0 by n square is nothing but 0. So this above equation has quadratic equation, therefore it has two roots. Of course, this is the quadratic equation in the m by n. So the roots say m1 by n1 comma m2 by n2. Let already we know product of the roots is nothing but c by a. Quadratic equation, product of the roots is nothing but c by a. Here c is nothing but so product these roots, no, m1 into m2 by n1 into n2 equal to c is nothing but 3 minus 3 by 5, a is nothing but 5. So this is 4. Let 4. So what is one equation number 1 is nothing but L plus M plus N equal to 0, no, M. So I am finding from 1 equation is nothing but 1 from I am finding M value. So M equal to what? Minus of L plus N. So from 1 I can find M value also, of course N value also. M equal to minus L plus N. So this is the equation number 5. So this value substitute in 3, 5 substitute in 3, then 3 become, so 2 m is nothing but minus of L plus n, so minus 2 of L plus n into n plus 3nL plus 5L, of course minus into minus plus 5L, L is L only, into m is nothing but L plus n, minus of L plus n, minus into minus plus, so L plus n equal to 0. So simplifying, minus 2ln minus 2n square, so plus 3nl plus 5l square plus 5ln equal to 0. So 5l square plus 5 plus 3 8 minus 2 7, so this is 5 plus 3 8 minus 2 is nothing but 6 ln minus 2n square equal to 0. So this is the equation. Divide, same like here we have divided both side by n square, here also we have same like that. So 5l square plus 6ln minus 2n square equal to 0. This equation divide both side, divide with n square, then we get 5 of L by n whole square plus 6 of L by n minus 2 equal to 0. So the above equation is the quadratic equation. It has two roots, say, of course this is the quadratic equation in L by n, so L1 by n1 comma L2 by n2 are the roots. So here also we should find product of the roots. Product of the roots is nothing but c by a, so c by a, product of the roots c by a, here c is nothing but minus 2, a is nothing but 5, so L1 L2 product of the roots by n1 n2 equal to minus 2 by 5. So this is the equation number 5. So equation number 4 and equation number 5, 4 is nothing but m1 m2 by n1 n2 equal minus 3 by 5. So this can be written as m1 m2 by minus 3 equal to n1 n2 by 5. Same 5 can be written as L1 L2 by minus 2 equal to n1 n2 by 5. Therefore, so n1 n2 by 5, this is also n1 n2 by 4, so we can equate all this. So L1 L2 by minus 2 equal to m1 by m2 by minus 3 equal to n1 by n2 by 5, so that equal to k, let any non-zero real value. So therefore L1 L2 equal to minus 2k, m1 m2 equal to minus 3k, n1 n2 equal to 5k. 5k. Sorry, see. So 4 can be written as m1 m2 by minus 3 equal to n1 n2 by 5. Fifth one, L1 L2 by n1 n2 equal to minus 2 by 5 can be written as L1 L2 by minus 2, that equal to n1 n2 by 5. This is n1 n2 by 5, this is also n1 n2 by 5. So equating all these, so L1 L2 by minus 2 equal to m1 m2 by minus 3, that equal to n1 n2 by 5, that equal to k, let that is any non-zero real number. So therefore L1 L2 equal to minus 2k, m1 m2 equal to minus 3k, n1 n2 equal to 5k. So already that in the given problem the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Therefore L1 L2 plus m1 m2 plus n1 n2 equal to what? 0. So that means we should get the 0 value. So minus 2k minus 3k plus 5k equal to what? 0. Therefore then angles between two lines is 90 degrees because of L1 L2 plus m1 m2 plus n1 n2 equal to 0. Therefore they are, that means the given lines are perpendicular to each other. Problem number 2, in the third bit, find the angle between the lines whose direction cosine satisfy the equations L plus m plus n equal to 0, comma L square plus m square plus n square. Before problem we have shown that is nothing but they are perpendicular to each other. So same like, but we should find out here angle. So given relations L plus m plus n equal to 0, that is the equation number 1. From here you can find L equal to minus of L plus mn minus of m plus n, this is 2. So and one more relation, L square plus m square plus n square equal to 0, this is the equation number 3. So this substitute L value, that is nothing but 2 in 3, then what is minus of m plus n whole square plus m square minus, sorry, this is the relation here, minus m, so minus n square equal to 0. So m plus n whole square plus m square minus n square equal to 0. So m plus n whole square, this is a square minus b square, that means we can write m plus n into m minus n, that equal to 0. From these you can take the common m plus n. So m plus n of m plus n, so m plus n into m plus n is nothing but m plus n whole square. So here already m plus n is there, so m minus n equal to 0. So m plus n equal to 0, so m plus n into, this is n minus n, so m plus m, 2m equal to 0. So m plus n equal to 0 or 2m equal to 0. So m plus n equal to 0 means m equal to minus n, from here 2m equal to 0 means m equal to 0. So in case 1 if m equal to minus n. So m value substitute in equation number 2, then 2 is L equal to minus of m is nothing but you can write minus n plus m plus n, that is L equal to 0. Therefore the ratios of direction cosines L is to m is to n equal to L is nothing but 0, m is nothing but minus n is nothing but n, that equal to 0 is to minus 1 is to 1. So 0 is to minus 1 is to 1. So these are the direction ratios. Direction ratios are 0 comma minus 1 comma 1. So this is, let x y z, then find the direction ratios. So if they given direction ratios, we can find the direction cosines. So for that one, find first x square plus y square plus z square value, that is nothing but 0 square plus minus 1 whole square plus 1 square is nothing but root 2. Therefore direction cosines are 0 by root 2, x by root of x square plus y square plus z square, like that. So minus 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2. So these are the direction cosines of one line, that is L1 comma M1 comma N1. Let, so in case 2 if m equal to 0, then equation number 2 is nothing but L equal to minus of m plus n, that is nothing 0 plus n. So L equal to what? Minus n. Therefore ratios of direction cosines L is to m is to n, that equal to L equal to minus n, m equal to 0 and n equal to n. So that is minus 1 is to 0 is to 1 are the direction ratios. Direction ratios are here minus 1 comma 0 comma 1. So let this x y z. So find the direction cosines of the second line, direction ratios of the second line. So here first find root of x square plus y square plus z square, that is nothing but root of minus 1 whole square plus 0 square plus 1 square, that equal to root 2. Therefore direction cosines of second line are minus 1 by root 2 comma 0 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2. So this is nothing but L2 M2 N2, L2 M2 N2. So already we find out direction ratios of first line, direction cosines of first line and direction cosines of second line. So direction cosines of first line and direction cosines of second line. So from the angle between, from the if they given direction cosines of two lines, what is the angle between two lines? Angle between the lines whose direction cosines are L1 comma M1 comma N1 and L2 comma M2 comma N2 is nothing but what? Cos theta. Cos theta equal to modulus L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 modulus. So that is nothing but this is L1 M1 N1, this is L2 M2 N2. So 0 into minus 1 by root 2. So anyway 0 by root is nothing but 0. So minus 1 by root 2 into 0 plus 1 by root into 1 by root 2 modulus. So this is nothing but 0 into something 0 plus something into 0, that is also 0. 1 by root into 1 by root 2 equal to 1 by root 2 whole square, that is nothing but 1 by 2. So that equal to 1 by 2. Therefore cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Then theta equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2, that is nothing but 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Problem number 3. This is the last problem in this chapter. If a ray makes angles alpha comma beta comma gamma comma delta with the 4 diagonals of a cube, then find cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta. See, I drawn here a figure cube, and the vertices OA, OB and OC are the coordinates of the coordinates, and at the same the sides of the cube. So let solution come to the solution. Let OA BB dash OA dash BB dash OA dash BB dash CC dash G be a cube and length of each side of cube is 1 unit. So therefore vertices are, origin is nothing but 0 comma 0 or the vertices coordinates, and A is on the x-axis, therefore 1 comma 0 comma 0, and B is on the y-axis 0 comma 1 comma 0, C is on the z-axis, so 0 comma 0 comma 1, and A dash is on zy plane. So there x coordinate 0 comma 1 comma 1, and B dash is in xz plane, therefore y equal to 0, so 1 comma 0 comma 1, and C dash is in xy plane, so that is 1 comma 1 comma 0, z coordinate is the 0. G is on xyz plane, therefore 1 comma 1 comma 1. So coming to the diagonals, what are the diagonals in this cube? OG, AA dash, BB dash and CC dash. So first find the direction ratios of the diagonals. DRs of diagonals, that is nothing but OG. So OG is nothing but G is only, it's G itself only. Direction ratios 1 comma 1, and direction ratios of direction cosines of OG. So 1 by root of 1 plus 1, like that, 1 by root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, 1 by root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, 1 by root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is nothing but 1 by root 3 comma 1 by root 3 comma 1 by root 3 are direction cosines of OG diagonal. So like that you can find direction cosines. Let L comma M comma N or direction cosines of a ray, any ray. This is L1 comma M1 comma N1. Let so given alpha like this is OG diagonal, this is any ray makes an angle with diagonal is nothing but alpha. So given alpha is angle between ray and diagonal OG, therefore cos alpha equal to modulus L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2, that is L1 is nothing but L only, L2 is nothing but 1 by root 3, like that L by root 3 plus M by root 3 plus N by root 3, that is nothing but L plus M plus N by root 3 is the LCM. So L plus M plus N by root 3. So next direction ratios of next diagonal is nothing but AA dash. So direction ratios of AA dash is nothing but so AA dash, so 1 minus 0 minus 1, 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0, like that. So AA dash is 0 minus 1 is nothing but minus 1, 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1, 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1. So these are the direction ratios of diagonal AA dash. So direction cosines of diagonal AA dash is nothing but minus 1 by root 3, like above, 1 by root 3 comma 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. So same angle between ray and diagonal AA dash is beta. This is L1 M1 N1, so this is L2 M2 M2, like that. So therefore cos beta equal to what? So minus 1 into minus 1 by 3, that is nothing but so L comma M comma N are direction cosines of any ray. So this is L2 M2 N2, so minus L by root 3 plus M by root 3 plus N by root 3, that is nothing but minus L plus M plus N by root 3. This is the cos beta. So next diagonal, similarly we can find cos gamma also. Cos gamma is nothing but BB dash direction cosines. BB dash direction cosines is nothing but 1 by root 3 comma minus 1 by root 3 comma 1 by root 3. So BB dash direction ratios first we should find out. So 1 0 minus 1 and 1 minus 0, that is like that 1. So we will get L minus m plus n by root 3 is the cos beta. Similarly, cos delta is nothing but this is the angle between ray and CC dash. So we will get cos delta equal to L plus m minus n by root 3. So therefore already we find out cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma and cos delta. Therefore cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta equal to this is a modulus L plus m plus n by root 3 plus minus L plus m plus n by root 3 plus L minus m plus n by root 3 by plus L plus m minus n by root 3. This is square, no? So square. So by simplifying this, so we will get to 4 of L square plus m square plus n square by the root 3 LCM. Root 3 whole square is nothing but 3. So 4 of 1 by 3. Already since we know L plus m square, L square plus m square plus n square equal to what? 1. So 4 into 1, that is 4 by 3. So therefore cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta equal to 4 by 3. So dear students, we have completed the chapter number 6, direction ratios and cosines, by this last problem. So thank you for watching.